Greetings everybody, my name is Frockwell and welcome back to Omnifactory, where I am making a low voltage battery buffer. I've been doing a little bit of work in between episodes. Not a ton, but a little bit. What's that take? Oh, I need my wire cutters for that. I've mostly been cleaning up a couple of sort of early game quests. For one, I obviously just was wrapping up this battery buffer because I'm sure y'all remember I mentioned that I wanted to roll with the Greg Tech sort of batteries and stuff because I felt that the flux capacitor thing was still a little cheaty, and I'm probably gonna keep on using it, but I installed this battery buffer so that we'll primarily be using it, and ideally the goal with this CEF is just to convert power and also charge up my tools. Speaking of, I also made a fluxo magnet, so that's cool. Alright, to-do list. So, as you can see here, I've done some things. Done some quests, not a lot, just a little bit. And now we're gonna want to look at what sort of things we're gonna want to do next. The whole deep mob learning stuff is cool, but I'm probably going to hold off on that for a little bit. However, I might start looking at the blast furnace. But in order to get to that quest, I need to complete this copper nickel quest. Nickel comes from several different ores, including pentalandite and garnerite. So, okay, so I just need to find some nickel and invar. Ooh, speaking of invar, once we get a hold of that, we can make the next tier of jetpack, which is going to be super cool. But let me just check if I have gotten a hold of any nickel. I should have it bookmarked. I'm checking. I swear I did. Yep, right here. Cobaltite and nickel. Which I'm going to have to make my way down to. Oh man, I am running low on materials. I'm going to make myself another diamond hammer so we don't run out of diamonds for our hammers. In between episodes, I've also been trying to look for a diamond vein because I need loads of diamonds in order to make my hammers. And I use hammers a whole lot, so I feel like that would be worthwhile. Let's see, cobaltite and nickel is down this way through this cave. You know, I'll just find this and I'll just pause the recording and find it in a bit. Yep, here we are. So we have some nickel ore and some pentalandite ore, which I believe I think that invar comes from here, but there should be, yeah, and then there's garnerite. Man, the jetpack overlay, which tells you how much power and such you have, always covers up the One Pro, which is really annoying. And I can't find the One Pro readme in order to change the settings, so that's super duper annoying. Anyways, I'm just gonna get a hold of a bunch of ore. All right, we have a ton of ore now. All right, so I'm gonna smelt up just everything. Garnerite, and pentalandite is what I get invar from, right? Oh no, I get nickel from that. What is garnerite? Oh, garnerite also gets nickel, but where does invar come from? I remember it was mentioned. Including pentalandite. Oh, is invar like a? Oh no, invar dust, iron and nickel. Okay, so it's an alloy smelter recipe. Sure, I'll smelt up all of the stuff, except for the cobaltite, because I don't know what that is used for yet. But before we move on, I kind of want to make a macerator, because I've recently found myself grinding up stuff a whole lot more than usual. So I'm thinking that I might want to work towards this. And the most expensive thing here is probably just this electric piston. So this should be fairly straightforward to make. And I should have, oh no, I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm going to make a macerator. Yeah, BRB. Alright, and just like that, we have our macerator. It took a little bit of time, but not all that long. Ooh, I'm actually running a little low on cable. I should have some just kicking around. I don't. I'll have to make some more conductive iron cables at some point. But until then, this should be plenty. Boop. Make sure it's connects. Sweet. All right. Now, what we're doing? We were making Invar. So let's see. For the quest, we can grab up all this nickel. And then I need Invar. Here. Oh wait, I could just throw iron and nickel into a blast furnace. So basically, I didn't even need to make a macerator in the first place. Got it. Oh, excuse me. Ah, god damn it. I'm probably going to make a bunch of Invar because one, we have plenty of both materials in order to make Invar, and also because I know that in the future we are going to want to make a hardened jetpack, which requires Invar. So I think it's worthwhile. Oh, also I cooked up some steel because I'm starting to use steel for all of my tools. Alright, so we have that smelting. Ooh, we get 3 iron per. Sweet. And copper nickel. Which is copper and nickel. Okay. Here. I probably won't make as much of that. So I'll just make a little bit. So if I grab 4 nickel, and I believe it's 1-to-1, so 4 copper. So as soon as all of this Invar is done, I'll just throw in this and then make us some copper nickel. Alright, copper nickel. So we should get our quest. Sweet. Look at that. Ooh. There we go. Now we can look at the blast furnace. Oh lordy. Alright, well let's start looking at this. So electric blast furnace. Okay, so heat proof casing, Invar frame, hammer. Okay, this really doesn't look terrible. What about these buses? Oh, just a whole bunch of machine holes. Huh. Well, this is certainly going to take a lot of work. But it'll certainly be worthwhile. Okay, sweet. I am probably going to get to work smelting up some of the materials we need and getting to work on this blast furnace. I was flying all over the world looking for a desert because I needed sand, and I was just randomly hopping in lost cities, and I found a drill core, which are really, really rare. Like super duper rare. Like I've never found one before. Which is awesome, because maybe at some point in the near future we can upgrade to a flux bore, which is essentially like a diamond hammer, but you can power it, which would be super awesome. So yeah, that is dope. I haven't gotten started on the blast furnace yet. I was just short on rubber, and I needed to grow some trees, and I needed more fertilizer, which I need sand for, so now I'm just looking for a desert. Anyways, yeah, I just want to say, drill core, woo! Alright, so I have gotten the blast furnace, all the components thrown together, which is very cool. And let's see if I can put this together properly. So, I need a good place to put this. I might put it outside. Actually, I don't know if the blast furnace is one of those machines that blow up in the rain. So I'm gonna have to make a little spot for it. Probably right over here. I'll probably have like a little, maybe gravel patch and something above. Let me just go and throw that together real quick. I'll add the top part later. I don't think that this will actually explode in rain. Or, I don't know, whatever. I just want to get this thing set up. So, we gotta get our controller right there. And actually, can I break these? I need to use a pickaxe, because if I break multi-blocks with the hammer, they'll be deleted, so I certainly don't want that. Here, let's just grab some of those. Let's just make an iron pickaxe. Sweet. I don't know if I could just do this, like hold shift. I don't know. I'll just do this to be safe. So, actually no. We want to have all of our hatches and stuff Probably out the back here. Here, let's have our fluid output. Let's have our item imports and stuff right there. Oh, I never grabbed the Cooper nickel. Cooper nickel. Where are you? Dozer, could you please not sit there and lick my hand? Alright. So then we're just gonna do a little bit of this. Do. I have to think, like, is there not like a nicer texture that you could have used for this coil block, Greg? Well, I guess it's some other devs who made this Greg Tech Community Edition version. Wow. And energy input hatch. What? Let's see. These take in amps, and I might set up a separate battery box for this so we don't overload our thing and make it explode. Do. Ooh. It's looking pretty good. What you doing? Idling. Sweet! Alright. Cool. Let's see what's next. Well, probably just setting it up. Let's see. I'm thinking. Let's get a... Ooh, before we move on, I want to get rid of this battery buffer, because this thing can output 16 amps, and my power grid cannot handle 16 amps. So I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to make some different battery buffers. Or I might just make another CEF. Hold up. Actually, I am just going to make a CEF, because if we were to make a battery buffer, we would have to make a CEF anyways in order to actually power the thing. So I'm going to do that. It really isn't that hard. So, yeah, I'll get right back to you. Also, something I really want to do is this quest, which is going to convert these dynamos, one into a boiler and the others into turbines, which is going to vastly improve our power output, which is going to be useful because the blast furnace is a hungry, hungry boy. Also, I finally got our CEF taken care of, which, excuse me, is pretty spicy. So yeah, let's set this up. So we have some cables and our CEF, so we're gonna set it up. So I'm probably gonna have it output right there, and we're gonna dig a hole, and I might try to hide it a little bit. So let's dig a hole right here. Do I have a normal axe on me? I don't. Alright, here we go. Let's dig a hole. I'll cover all this up, don't worry. So we're gonna do that. Okay, I like. And then let's just do some of that. Sweet. And let's do some of that. You know what? I can just cover up this. Here, let's get... Okay, cool. And maybe at some point I'll get like a cover to cover that up, and we should be good. So now we have that taken care of. I'm going to quickly make one of those capacitor things. Yeah, one of these. Which is going to be super duper easy. Alright, so let's just plug these bad boys in. It makes me so happy to know that these cables just like connect. Unlike Greg Tech 6, where you have to like finick with them. Or fiddle with them, which is annoying. So we have that, and before we start blasting some stuff, I want to do that quest, which will turn these dynamos into steamy lads. What? So in order to make this augment, I need fused quartz, and in order to get fused quartz, I need quartz. So I'm going to make another portal, and now that I finally have access to steel, that should be pretty straightforward. But, my inventory is a mess. Let's get rid of these, throw these ingots in there, put all our tools away, and now we're looking slightly better. So I just was in the mines getting some obsidian. Now let's see, I need a steel ingot, and I believe it's a nugget and some flint. Let's see, flint. There we go. And we just do a little bit of that. Alright, how do you make a flint and steel? Flint and steel. Alright. That's what... Okay, well, I guess I didn't do that specific combination. Typically, I make a fancy sort of portal room, but I don't particularly feel like it. Actually, maybe I'll build, like, a little tunnel. Okay, fine, I'll build a fancy portal room. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that in the... That was gonna be a... No! Oh, I just wanted to... Oh. I was gonna do a goof. I was gonna start the recording and I was gonna look at it because the nether portal didn't light and I was gonna be like, oh my gosh, why is it doing that? And I was gonna zoom in on it. But I swear to God, I didn't mean to throw that in the fire. God damn it. Okay, well, dear God. Well, I also realized that you could get quartz from, like, ore veins, so I didn't even need to do this. But Jesus, you know what? That was probably a whole lot funnier than what I had in mind. Jesus, I can't believe I just did that. Well, here is... If we hypothetically had a nether portal, this is where we would put it. It's not really a room, it's just a sort of entryway. Which I'm cool with. Yeah, there we go. That will be there for when we need it, but I feel so stupid. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna go get some friggin' quartz from a quartz vein. Okay, I'll be right back. So we have our quartz, and I'm just gonna smelt all of it up. Alright, we got our boiler, and these are not nearly as bad. Alright, we got our other augments, and we should be good to go. So, hopefully, if I have this all set up right, if I throw this in here, there should now be a turbine, and then you go in there, then you go in there. 0 steam input. So let's get a hold of some fuel. I should have a whole bunch. Ooh, I'm actually running a little low. Do I have any charcoal? Oh, yep, there we go. There's plenty. So then, if I throw this in here. Oh, okay. This should start smelting up. Ooh, it is creating 160 millibuckets per tick. And it looks like it's traveling through this conduit. So one would assume that it's working. Here, let me see. This is insert. Insert always active. Insert always active. I might have to also set this to extract always active, but the last time I did that, it pulled out water. Perhaps it can only accept steam in through the back. How are you looking? Ah, yes! Here we go! It's working! It's working! Yes! Alright. Alright. Okay, cool. Okay, so I have that figured out. Oh, Lord! This is getting a little chaotic. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have that figured out. Now, I just need to find a good place to put these. I think I have an idea to make this a little more compact. Alright, we are looking good. We're looking a little more compact. We are going to have a bit of exposed wire up here, which I'm not super sure how to fix, but, you know, we will make do. Get these right here. And sweet, now we should, oh, jeez, good, cool. My inventory is just a mess. Now, oop, that is certainly gaining power. Not much. Oh, maybe it's filling up these batteries. Batteries? Oh? I'm going to assume that it's fine. So let us hook our brand new power source up to what we got going on over here. I did put a thing in here, right? I did. So now, I guess we don't have to hook that up straight to the... I guess we can hook this up directly to the power line. It's gonna be a little messy, but what can you do? There we go. Where's my crescent hammer? I want to fix that. Where's my wrench? There it is. What? Why didn't it... I'm having lots of issues today. So let's see. How are we doing? Here, let's fill this thing up completely. I'm going to need a better way to access this. I have an idea, and it requires some iron conduits, which is not that bad. We have access to pulsating dust and iron. So, yeah, this shouldn't be bad at all. Alright, there we go. This is probably more than we need, but whatever. So let's grab us a chest. This all is very temporary. I am probably going to upgrade our power situation. Not that we're really hurting for power, but more for like future-proofing. And this setup is getting more and more sort of what's the word? Crazy as we keep going. A little more disorganized the more stuff we add onto it. So I would definitely want to change it up. Can I access you, please? Oh, it's extracting. So then if I put coal in here, is it gonna do it? Oh, maybe I have to make it to be always active. Always active. Oh, yep, it took some. Alright, cool. So now we have a fairly easy way to fuel our thing. Yeah, this is a little dire-wiry. But I'll fix it later. So now we should be making more power, and as soon as this thing fills up, the surplus will start to head over in there. Actually, to begin with, I'm probably just going to pull this out and let this start to fill up. Yeah, there we go. So now we can start to look at some other things. So let's see, quest book. I only want to do like one-ish more thing. Oh, I know what we want to do. Let's make a drill. Drill. Tool casing is what we want. And a drill. Silver, tin. Oh wait, we need stainless steel. Stainless steel. Oh Lord, I pushed the wrong buttons. Steel is not an issue, but the stainless steel part might be. How do we make you? Chrome and nickel and manganese. Oh man. So chrome comes from ruby. So if I chrome, what I need is a slightly higher tier thing. Ooh, I can blast furnace ruby. Oh, but that's how I get aluminum. I need chrome. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a little bit until we get to that, so I suppose not. Well, let's see if there's just anything that we can get done with this blast furnace. Aluminum, I suppose. So we can get aluminum from crushing spodumene, I think is how you pronounce that. Oh wait, duh. I just need rubies, which I have plenty of, and then I'm just going to crush them up and then blast furnace the dust. Okay. Alright, now, the power's looking a little low, so I'm just going to throw our fuller flux capacitor in there. And now, let's throw in a little... Actually, I should probably check if we even have the power to do this. 100 EU per tick. We are putting in 4 amps of 32 EU. So we are putting in 128 EU per tick. So we should be good. So let's just throw in 12. That's an output bus. Input bus. Oh, it started. Progress. Okay, okay. How are we looking on power? Pretty good. Yep, it's using up a bit, but we should be fine. Ooh, we're almost there. Aluminum. Let's go. All right. Well, I was going to do a couple more things, but I was actually called to come into work early, so I'm gonna have to cut this here. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. We got a bunch of stuff done. In between episodes, I will probably work on our power a little bit and do some other stuff. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Toodles.